welcome to this KnowledgeSmart support video. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that comes up during client conversations quite often, and that is around published versus draft content, and also what are best practices regarding the sharing of content between linked accounts. So to illustrate a couple of things to you, I'm going to be working with our demo accounts here. So firstly, let's just take a look at draft tests. Now, for this workflow demonstration, I have created a test called My Test. And if we go and have a look, we see that this test has 3 available questions and 1 assigned question. So that is our assessment that we're going to work with in this case. And we're just going to double check that it is published. Okay, so we know that it is in a published state, and therefore it's also appearing under our published tests, as we can see there. So now I finalized my content and I'm going to share it to one of my linked accounts. So I'm going to head over to accounts and I'm going to click share content. I'm going to navigate to the drop down menu, go to view published tests. I'm going to find my test over here, select on the right hand side and click continue. I can see that there is a live link at the moment between that parent account and this specific linked account. Now, this link is in fact always active. Okay, so any changes made to that content in the parent account is automatically transferred through to the child account. Invites that have already been generated will not be impacted by any changes in content. Okay, so let's take a look at a little example. We can see that there is that live link and we click save. So we are now in the linked account and we see that that content is of course made available from underneath the published tests area. And if we open this up, we see that there are in fact 3 available questions and 1 assigned question. Notice there is no way to edit this content because this content was published via a parent account. There will be no edit capabilities within the linked account itself. The only thing that you would be able to do here is download the dataset files, coaching files, look at the training tags related to this assessment, invite users, or view an export of all those questions. So in order for this to become editable in the linked account, it would need to be moved to the draft content area, and that feature is not available at the moment because we are trying to put a layer of security in terms of content sharing. So let's go ahead and issue an invite in the linked account. Click send invite. And we can see that that invite is in a not started status. Okay. So let's go and make a change to the test now in the parent account and see what happens. So we can see there's currently 1 assigned question. Let's go and make that 3 questions. Okay. So now we're done making our changes in the parent account. So let's head back to the linked account and let's actually go and open up that assessment session by clicking the resume session button here. Remember, we had 1 question to start off with and then we made a change for it to be 3 questions. Start assessment, and notice there that it is 1 question. So this means that any changes made to published content in the parent account will not be transferred to open assessment sessions. Okay, so when you generate an invite ID, it's like taking a photograph in time, and the content is linked to that invite ID. So any changes made after the invite ID has been issued will not be transferred. But let's see what happens when we go and issue a new invite. So here, there is my test. Let's go and add my name and details quickly. Okay, click Send Invite. Go to Invite History. Let's go and resume this new invite now. And let's see what happens when we click Start Assessment. Notice it is now 3 questions. Okay, so just important to understand the relationship there between published and unpublished content, and then also understanding the relationship between published shared content and invites issued. If we take a look at the parent account and share content under accounts and have a look at that specific test there, we notice that there is a tick already for this linked account that we've been working with. And so therefore this relationship here creates a live link. So if I want to remove that link, I would need to untick this and click Save. So a couple of things. It's always a good idea to come and see which content pieces have been shared to other linked accounts, because that means any changes might be transferred to those accounts. So it's also a good idea to check which content has been published, because they may be forming part of a current assessment plan. And if you're going to be making any changes to an assessment, a skills audit, a general survey, it's always best practice guidance to take a copy of the piece of content that you want to change and rename it so that it can be linked to the project that you are working on. So I hope this quick video was helpful for you, just understanding the relationship again between published and unpublished content, and also how that links with the invite journey. See you in the next one.